Hello, Cruzmates! It's Wonderful Wind Mage, your cruise ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, ever and always at your service now. How is everybody doing now? Today is a Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday, hold on. It's April 22nd, okay, it's Wednesday. It has been 2 days since the Lost Branch of Legend video. Please play Lost Branch of Legend has come out on my Twitch channel when it comes to it. And because of that, I am playing, to his face. Oh, Lost Branch of Legend, exactly so. Because I need to showcase it off and really just, let people celebrate it. I will say, my analytics have been doing amazing ever since then when it comes to it here. Just on its own, the video is doing wonderful numbers, 758 views so far. I mean, I can't be more happier than that. Please try Touhou Lost Branch of Legend. PowerPoint about Magic the Gathering, Roguelike Deck Builder. There we go. 19 comments overall when it comes to then. I'm very, very happy with it. Ooh, new comment from Crimson. There we go. I'm very happy with how everything's going, and a lot of people have been interacting with it and giving very good comments and everything like that or so. So the fact that this is my first real piece of content, like high quality content, ever since my Oppressive Swamp, I'm very, very happy with what I've done. Now, as it comes to it now, I need to put up or shut up and actually showcase that I'm good at the video game that I've been advertising out here now. Otherwise, I lose all aura when it comes to. And I'll be honest, I already have one video to where I've been failing all Red Rainbow runs, considering how I've been totting her up when it comes to. Now, first and foremost, we have to connect VTS Chameleon. I need to get my Rainbow colors back when it comes to. So last time, I'm seeing here, my colors were Rumia or Yoyami Biscuit. But we gotta turn Reimu right now when it comes to, so change everything around then. Best as we can. Hello, y'all. Jas, Austin, Crimson. I think you do better with scripted videos. I mean, I feel like for me, when it comes to overall or so, I've done scripted videos before. I mean, the School of Omega Strikers, SOS, was kind of like a big thing that a lot of people really did enjoy out of my content when it comes to or so. So, quite frankly, if that wasn't my claim to fame in one way or another, then I don't know what is. So, I could definitely do more scripted stuff, but if I'm doing anything scripted then, I need to be, it's heaven sent, which I need to get back to, because my daughter Gale needs a lot more love when it comes to it. But at the moment here, like what? I'm at work, this is stream content then, and then I'll get on to heaven sent when it comes to, my cosplay stuff. Yeah, no, it's after 6. I gotta show up, because Lunatic 7s, I've got to actually do everything there. I have to really actually do it, rather than tossing runs, just so I could get my footage for the PowerPoint, or my clippings for the PowerPoint then, or so. No, I think I'm very comfortable with my scripted videos, since I feel like I have a good production value idea of how I want to stage my stuff out. I'm comfortable with what I feel like is my pace of explaining gaffes and trying to balance introducing new people to a subject and showing my expertise and showing why they should care about it or so. But also, I just enjoy streaming live. Okay, choose one card to upgrade. Yokai Buster going from, from 14 to 21 damage is very, very good. I'm not going to lie here. Now, removing a strike is also just nice as well, but I think Yokai Buster right now, just to recall myself back in, is very important. That, and usually if I get a very aggressive card early, that I can pivot, that I can convert into an early elite kill, I'm always doing power to try to have an exhibit that pops off super well then. We are gonna start from there. Algorithm stuff, Yeah, honestly, because, I have, according to YouTube now, I have my street cred, exactly so, of being a PowerPoint creator, so I'd have to keep that value up before I disappear from the general eyes, because I'm seeing that a lot of, a lot of the views coming along right now are from YouTube recommendations when it comes to. So that would be the big value cap that, of course, I'd want to capitalize on then. But I don't have anything else lined up because cosplay is going to take the initiative and everything I need to do right now. And then heaven sent afterwards. So I am, I am committing my own heresy of, not taking advantage of good business when it comes to it then. But it's fine, Because, again, this is my hobbyism. If people watch me, I'm very happy about it then, crying out loud. I mean, hey, I've got you three already coming on here tonight just to say hi, even though Retta's streaming, for instance. Dragon Swing Circle is really nice, and the fact that it's vulnerable. Black Reflection for Spell Card Duel is really nice as well, too. The fact that it can upgrade into Barrier, because Reflection, it's going to hit eventually then, too. Dragon Swing Circle is just as aggressive, too, right now. I think I want Dragon Swing Circle, because if I get something like Orden, I need to be able to burst her down with a spell card, and having Vulnerable, the way to do so is very, very important. Now, otherwise, though, I don't mind taking 3 damage on a block from a Chidama, thanks to Bloodthirsty Yin Yang, or giving me 3 life. I'm just trying to stay as healthy as I can there. Right there, I'm back to full. Don't have to fold anything more, and then this guy will just slowly bleed out. Pop in when you can. I mean, of course you do, Austin. Or, you know, you're watching other VTubers and all. There's no obligation to have to follow me, of course, but you've always been on the block, and I can't appreciate you more than that. Okay, battle stance. I'm ready, so now, problems immediately. I am super indexed to my red mana. At least with Yokai Buster being upgraded, it's not 2 reds, but that is a holistic problem you're gonna have to start answering and taking a look at. Let's start eating a mooncake. I love start eating a mooncake. So, I still have the health, I still have the power. I can go to Takane's and get a non-elite path when it comes to, so I'm very comfortable with taking the elite now to see what spike I get. It's an Orden fight. But I did get Dragon Slaying Circle right now, though. Ooh, yes! A vulnerable turn with the spell card to burst her down, and then I'm basically, if I get a 2 strikes or a Yokai Buster next turn, she's gone. So I can dodge on this entire elite. Yes! If there's an Act 1 elite I hate fighting the most, it's Orden. Just because I feel like you're always doing so much damage when it comes to it. Ooh, Battle Robot can help. Okay. Impatience is really important, I feel, but having an amulet is also, like, really, really good. I can get card draw all the time. It's gonna be really hard to get, what's his face? It's gonna be really goddamn hard to be able to get amulet from any other source. I don't care about Rocky Rabbit's Foot just because I feel like, having a low death density in this game comparatively to others is such a high premium when it comes to it. So I don't like any other trash cards when it comes to them, honestly. Or like, I don't like any of the money cards when it comes to. A better way to put it then. 4 temporary firepower is actually totally fine to do here. Just because that's Yokai Buster going way up in value. Do the amulet now. That's my temporary firepower otherwise, whereas I could maybe negate the poison. So it's actually better. Hey, block. Because I'm gonna have my defense down on this turn otherwise. On my spirit down. Rabbit cycle. Okay, this... I would have wanted to delve Belladonna. Rabbit. I mean, if I get a small shoot, fine then. Fact is, I'd rather push right now for as much as I can on Belladonna. That's 21 damage I could be floating otherwise, and if I do more damage to Belladonna right now, then that's the more important thing. Yeah, small shoot, that's fine. Get my amulet for next poison prot that I have. For next poison prot that Belladonna could impact me. Or she dies. Good, because now that's so little that I took. It's only 17 I say only 17, that's still fine. I'm not saying Netrucism either way, because I already have a pretty strong base. Alright, Takane. There is nothing about it. Gotta remove Creeping Hunger. I do think Maiden's Waltz is good. I would have wanted to get Spell Card Duel, is my thoughts here, or Entrenched Body, I'm not going to lie. But Maiden's Waltz being a potential barrier engine for me here, getting me barrier, because I already have Sardinia Mooncade, and I'm a very offensive, already impacted deck here. Otherwise, I might get Hearted Surplus, but actually, with it being on sale, Entrenched Body, I think, is the more important thing. Because the block is nice, but the fact that it's Reflection means that this gets to continue to be a hyper-offensive deck and just try to burst down enemies ASAP. So that way, so for instance here, I can immediately kill this green Vengeful Spirit, have my, not be weakened, not be frailed because of its being green, and I'm blocking perfectly right now. So I'm currently +3. Now this is the turn where I got nothing, but that's 14 gold to the harm to the Pit Girl, and the amulet actually protects me from my which is great. Oh, Dragon Sweet. I misplayed that really badly. It's fine. This man's dead in the next turn. I just need to be able to block enough. There you go. That is a fight where I went +9 in health. Very good. Hi, DPR. I love you, but I'm not gaining any buffs besides Temp Firepower. So even though you're nice, you're not the card I need right now. Talisman of Dreams might be better, considering how I have turns to get Temp Firepower or apply Vulnerable to them. So I think that'll be it. Tension's Rumbling also is nice, just in general. But I did just add a block card to my hand, so I think I'll take Talisman of Dreams. Pom-poms for Spirit is always nice, but you gotta start the Glasses quest. Because the fact that you know the fact that this is the choice to unlock that for, otherwise you lose, otherwise you're just relying on Dormy, it's not reliable at all to me. So I don't want to shop, because I'm only at 26 butts, and you need at least 25 to upgrade a card, so we're gap matching. 22 life for Rumi a card. I'm greedy for value. Plus, if I have to rest, then Butler Robot's still getting me a card, so I'm fine with that. AoE on a Kadama fight. This is something I'm missing. This is something I'm missing really badly. Okay, 21 damage. What do I need to kill first right now? I can kill you before you do anything bad. That's 21 damage that can float to you. I don't care about you debuffing me because I'm about to have Amulet. So I think hit the Kadama that has the most HP otherwise. I'm gonna take decent damage here, but it's just gonna be whenever this guy starts powering up. I was about to say, this is the scariest thing. They need to pop his Fluffy. They just need to start killing Kadamas otherwise then. Why? Wait, that was 17. It said 17 on the vulnerable, and then not on the others. I did that way too fast for my own good. This is really bad. Right. Fine. Hit that guy right there. I'm at 18 health. I'm going to rest, which means at least I get Butler Robot, so I can still keep improving my deck. Not the worst ever, not the worst. I'm fine. Flat the man. Pop this one's Fluffy because this kid almost gonna trigger Reflection. And I didn't play Entranced Body. What am I thinking? Dude, what am I thinking? Well, fact is, the fight's over, but I'm not in a comfortable state, so instead of upgrading, that's fine. Houseman Detection's nice, because of course that becomes a barrier if it's upgraded. Then I have Retains. Indiscriminate also just on its own is really nice. And can protect me for the future. And I'm going against Satya, so that's actually really nice value. But rest, and let's see what we get. Leading Fantasy could be good. Leading Fantasy could be really good at. Because Dragon Slaying Circle is an expensive card. Yokai Buster's there too, and I'm trying to play my up. I do like it. Cleansing Ritual can also help out too. I mean, if it's upgraded, Aiden's be good. Plus, free attack cards means I can keep stacking like Talismans of Dream. But I do like exiling card. Cleansing Ritual. In fact, I could even go harder to Terpsauce and keep cleansing away other stuff then. It'll be super hyper offense. No, that's. I have 1-2 block cards that I've added. This is 1-2 attack cards. Even enough, but Hearted Zerp actually, with it being only 1 mana, means that lets it actually, what's his face, push the line for damage quicker. 3 fairies. Luna? No. Star Sunny Sight. The fact that I didn't get, what's his face? If I got, Lucky Break, I probably would have tried to destroy, what's his face? I probably would have tried to destroy Sunny, actually. But because it's not, I have to go for Star Sapphire, because getting, 7 lock on the tier price on 07 is actually such a no-go. That cannot happen. So this is a really fine turn on its own here. The Lucky Break being free just means I just get the free money out of it, because Amulet doesn't matter when it comes. To ward is the more important thing here. I have to get rid of the big defend though, because I need to block all, and having the ward means that I'm not gonna have I'm not gonna have the next round of debuffs hit me, which is really good. Now I don't want to play Maiden's Waltz because since the draw pile is empty, if I draw the Reflected Sunlight, then I'm gonna take the damage. Not what I want. That's what you kill. So, flawless 3 fairies of white, quite frankly. Tactical Conductor. Hello. Skills costing 1 less. I mean, that's only affecting Lucky Break, but a 1 neutral less. But that's really technical. Great Temple Fair. Not necessarily doing too much for me because I'm not really getting too much block on its own. But it's a fine card. I'm not gonna lie still, that's fine. Having a little bit more spirit on its own is good. Okay, what's the most important upgrade? One of the abilities, and it's indiscriminate, because making it actually playable, so I can actually cycle it in, is the important thing. Okay, what we're gonna do is, as I was on Chartreuse Protection, and yes, I'm going to take 19 damage here. Fact is, I have Indiscriminate, so that's 5 damage per turn. I have Ward, which means I'm going to negate these first 2 Chrono Lots. Very good too. And the fact that I can even get rid of this efficient order. Yes, I'm not using all of my mana, but the fact that I'm really getting to thin my deck means that the consistency in this fight is going to keep going on here. Lucky Break, meaning I'm not going to be frailed as well too. Oh, you'll love to see it so much. This is already so nice. I'm taking 20 because I am not counting Silver Lockdown. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. No, I did Greed, and I did, what's his face? I did, Smith instead of Rest. So if I die to the small card in a few turns, considering 12 HP isn't much, that is my own fault then. But we'll see. If I heart its Service Loss, I want to get rid of Hakure Amulet. Keep my deck better then, but then I have nothing to play besides the Suasion Needle, which isn't bad. I just want to keep thinning this deck and making it more consistent. The fact that I drew those 2 defense cards is really bad though, because I only have 1 upgraded Danmaku Protection, I might just die straight up here. I am dead straight up, I think. I'm at 2 HP? Weakness is very big, but yeah, I'm at 2 HP. She's still floating 24. That is huge. That is legitimately huge, though. Now, I only have 4 cards to play before Silver Lockdown for 15, though, so I don't want to play any small shoots. This is huge. Now, this is a very small time limit I'm on. That's the main problem here. I have to play just only 1 card, and I need to make sure, like, out of the 5 cards I'm drawing, I have to draw Battle Stance or I'm dead. Actually, no, I still am dead. Oh, that's actually so close. 18 HP. 18 HP was the difference between it there. Those Chrono Watts at the end really screwed it up, and I just never had turns where I could take advantage of Dragon Slaying Circle. Would that have been the better upgrade, actually, to have 2 weak and vulnerable sometime along the way? Ah, that's unfortunate. Well, I am getting shut up here. Thank you, Satya. Thank you, my beloved. Close at one boss, and to be fair, I always just smash the choices, even though I made the huge point about it now. You should make it's like you should think about the at one boss decision. I don't care. Because I just want the power so I can take another aggressive elite fight. Okay, White Raymu. I said it's 2020. Hey, look, I just started striking it rich with all the elite fights now. Hi, Devour History. I can absolutely play you early, just to thin my deck. That is hilarious. Let's take the life here, since we're just gonna scale up. And it's probably just gonna be immediate event to get. And once we get Rumi a card for money, we're taking this very slow and easy. But, that's a card to see. Now, that is all 3 of my white mana, but if I can, like, get a Crow's fight early on, I would really appreciate that. Let's float, because remember, White Raymu's mechanic is, if you float at least one mana, you get 3 barrier, which I need for Duplex Barrier to activate that way, so as we're about to see here. That's the most important thing, to see, like, at least early game, at least float the 1 mana for payoff situations like that, as you see. Great. What do I want out of Devour History? I probably just don't want a small boundary, comparatively here, considering how, if I can play, I can play a block for 1 mana, or I can float 1 mana for 3 barrier instead. And, well, that's a pretty obvious higher priority that you want to look at then, you know? So it's not as useful, and already getting my library down to 10 cards is really nice. Like, essentially, I basically just removed 1 card from my deck, but hey, it's fine. I went vulnerable with barrier. There you go. Homing Amulet also early on is really nice. Now that is my 2 red. So it might be better for Binding Border and then finding a way to get barrier more consistently. Just like too vulnerable. That's true. I can also transform something. Transform another card. Let's go ahead and get all the small... let's get a small shootout. Great quote. It's okay, I guess. I guess it's okay, again. Let's just get rid of a Kadama altogether here, because they're hitting for 16, or to get rid of 1 and I'm only getting hit for 7. Remember that you're not playing Red Raymu either now, the thing. So that means that overall you are, let's just face it, you are taking permanent damage, you're not getting your HP back. Or you're getting firepower. Tranquility being ethereal is whatever, but early game right now, to where that is a very big amount of block on its own, that's totally fine. Hi, Honeywell friend. I do like you. What's in it? Oh, it comes in. Trade, does it cost 25? Binding. Too vulnerable on its own. Please, sheet. Okay. I need an event because I need to see if I'm going to get anything. Conductor G is going to pay itself back, and that's a source of barrier. I will gladly take Conductor G. Our problem here is I am heading towards a shop that I do not have any money for. I'm fine with taking the 9 right now if it means I can kill the Yin Orb. I said, oh, the game. getting shot very. I am not in a comfortable state to actually be able to take an elite fight right now. I am gonna be real. Not having a spell card is very scary. Okay, Evil Sealing Circle actually does make me a little more comfortable, but the rest into that is not worth it. So, quite frankly, I should have just taken the gap. Let's see if there's anything on sale. I can't even. Array. That is okay. This is bad routing. Bad routing by me. I'm getting around that. Why two? Then what's more valuable? Absolutely destroying the rapid immediately, actually, I think. 17 damage! I am playing very loose right now, and I still only have one exhibit and not really much of a strong line here. To be real, so I think I'm gonna have to rest. But then I have an elite guaranteed otherwise then, which does not make me happy. Not having to deal with a rabbit is very nice though. Considering how now this is just a pretty linear fight I just did. At 14 HP right now is not it. I am doing the best. Love the Realm's gonna help out so much just for getting me a attack card to play. Please get me like Misty. Hero. Give me the fluff for now, because I don't even think 2 crows would get me 19 power is the thing that I'm worried about. What am I getting? Orb of Duality being free is really nice, as that does get me barrier. Barrier for now. I am so to death otherwise. That's a Dachi Amulet does trigger. Very happy about that. I should have actually floated that block, that way it just transitions to barrier otherwise. But this is where it gets scary. No, I'm just dead. I just didn't have on. Yeah, where did I go wrong there? I got so high in Devour History, taking my debt, that I, again, didn't have any good ways to generate barrier there. And, well, as you saw, I was just taking so much chip damage, and the bad routing meant that my lack of actual real cards in my deck kind of destroyed me. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Just run that immediately back. Sponsor. You know what? Let's be super hyper aggressive if we can. Let's just go for an elite, and then immediately go with my spell cards. I didn't even use my spell card there too. The biggest thing that just felt bad about that run. Pop the Fluffy. I'd love to float the mana to not take the 1 damage, but getting rid of the Fluffy is more important because that means I can start rain down and actually maybe killing the Kedama. 7 bots not worth it when they're floating so much more. At the very least, with that turn cycle, I get the 3 from my Purification Rod. Otherwise, it's just gonna be a 6 damage fight, not bad. Sacred Sakura is good. Purify the Lands here. I could take Binding Border again. You know what? Let's take Purify the Land just to have something decent. Give me an exhibit early, Taduro. Dreamcatcher. Do the same thing. Get rid of a boundary. Then I need an offensive card to actually be able to do something fight here. As my worry is that rushing into this first round elite, I could absolutely just straight up die due to the fact that if I go against like Aya, for example, I only have my spell card to get through her once. And I think that's going to be the biggest litmus test that and at the both of these right now when I'm about to get duplicate barrier, we freaking annoying. What am I supposed to do there, Chief? Oh, so clean. Alright, it's fine. It's more 11 damage in the first 2 fights. Not the best, but it's whatever. Now, was Purify the Land the right thing to do right now, necessarily? I mean, if I can find a way to thin it on a turn, of course it's great. That's going to be a turn where I'm just thinning my entire hand and not playing those things out then. So, again, it's not doing anything for me right now. I only have that burst of 24 damage, and that's not always good. Ace of Taiko, I think, though, is well more important. Now a turn like this, at least getting all of that out is fine, but I didn't get to do anything this. Comparatively, I need to play Oni Binding Circle right now. That's pretty decent. Need to push this damage on Orden, but otherwise, what I needed to do, I can get rid of 2 spirits this way. So you only get to snap after she snaps. Only going to be 1. Hi, Rena. How was the last ending of Red? Because how was the finale of Red when it comes to it then rather? Because you know I left Vtuber to go on to streaming here. Was it good? Hopefully. That hurts so much. Hurts so much. Also played that incorrectly. Should have specifically floated my mana to play what's his face? To play Duplex Barrier right there. As it stands, the better play is to float the one for Barrier here. Now, if for Rekindling of Dead Ashes, if Orden had any more spirits left, then she would have, then that snap would have activated them. So I'd rather just have this turn to be where she, what's his face? Where she said can't do anything more than just get grazed. And this is a kill. Thank goodness on this cycle. Otherwise, a second cycle of spirit spawning really hurts. Wolf Tinker's shield is fine. 2-10 firepower when you block first is good. Fantasy Wink is really nice. That's accurate, and that's a free turn. So much so. Thank you for the for helping out with the shout out command, Austin. Very good. Sad it's over that it happens. I mean, I enjoy every new game when it comes to it then. I say I haven't played a new game in a while now. Okay, absolutely. This is a Takane angle. My current HP pool, though, I don't think I'm going for an elite. I think I'm just going to go for regular fights to show up my card deck, and then I can see afterwards. Either that, or I go opposite. I go for an elite with a gap in between. I mean, if I take this path to no elite right now, I can pivot, depending on if I get like Misty or that person. We'll play it by ear, play it by ear. Then at the end, we have a game, and we find another one to love. I also forgot about Wolf Tank immediately. Now, Base of Taiko does actually hit that Yin Orb twice, which I am very happy about. Again, I'm Wolf Tank your shield every turn, dude. I gotta remember that, every time. He will even push that little bit more damage. Now, you're gonna get your barrier, but quite frankly, I'm trying to stall for Wolfborn and Purify the Land. I have you dead to rights whenever I want, and I even have a barrier buffer. I'm trying to play these two. Perfect. Yeah, more games to offer so. I know, like, let's say if I had, like, won the lottery, and had more money and time to play, I would have bought Rune Factor Guardians of Azama a while back, and been going on from there, for instance, too. Alright, Orb of Duality is absolutely what I need next. I just need unattacked card. Misty, 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 Misty. Misty! Yes, yes. Give me that life, Mistia. We will pay for good business, absolutely. I am so confident for an elite now. Orb of Duality becoming 1 mana is very important. Purify the Land, being able to purify anything, also just as... I think for my sake right now, I need Orb of Duality to just be that is how I'm always going to be getting yin yang orbs to get another consistent plus of bear. Plus, that's accurate as well, which is great. Yeah. Alright, what we're gonna do, since we have a barrier right now, we're really gonna go ahead and play Only Binding Circle. Because the fact that it's accurate, I played the order. The fact that it's I didn't specify the mana meant that I could get Duplex Barrier to get through her accuracy. That actually hurts my soul a little bit. Alright, it's fine though. Fact is, right here, I get to play... I'd rather play the Talisman Shooting right now. Save the Yin Yang Orb for a turn when I can actually play it for the accuracy to get through the stats of Grace that she has. Or I could even actually... Fantasy Seal Blink being accurate too means that that's just a free turn. I get to push for 18, and then we just see what we get from here on. Yeah. I get to do something like this. It's a wonderful push. Only 9 damage, and I have another Yin Yang Orb again. Get through her next straight cycle. Means that I just need one good attack cycle actually now. That's really hilarious to get all of that block, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, just when I get to a small shoot, or just like 3 attacks. Okay. Okay, now that is 3 attacks, but I am still 1 off. Well, when I get the next Yin Yang Orb, Orb of Duality, then we're fine. Here we go. So 20 damage on the Aya fight, not bad. Hi, Blind Dagger. You're very nice to see. Hi. Cleansing Ritual would be good. Bosses. Now, at 96 power, I could take another elite, but I think, well, actually, I could, yeah, I absolutely could take an elite. I know it's going to be 3 Fairies of Light, which I am pretty decent into considering now how I have Base of Taiko and Fantasy Seal Blink. So let's be confident. Let's take it. More money. I don't want the misfortune to. Black Butterfly. Or this entire hand, actually. I need to remember Wolf Tengu Shield. I never remember you. Alright, Purify the Land. Duplex Barrier. Exactly so. Purify the Land. Remove the fact that it's also like Purify the Land I love so much because you get to thin your death and you get a little bit of power. That's so wonderful. Alright, with this push right here, yes, that's 2 more damage from that Dark Residue, but I just get to block this turn and then we just kind of chill. Or rather, even a Base of Taiko helps the kill here. So we're good. Very fine fight. That is 2 more Yin Yang, and I can be very happy with Balanced Orb. Just a push. Yeah. Even if that's always, that pushes so much. See what we... Your Majesty for the weakness is decent, but I don't know if that's what I need. Well, it does help out a little bit. What I really need is card draw right now. Housing Protection for upgraded into Barrier is... really is just relying on Duplex Barrier and the Yin Yang. I think that'll probably be it. I think. Your Majesty, I don't mind. Next thing I am thinking about, though... do I add Dragon Swipe? Vulnerable is not. Water gun itself on its own is good as a tool. Quite frankly, I didn't do better than Dragon Slaying Circle. I think I might just take the tool now, quite frankly. I don't need a second cleansing ritual considering I already have the one. I'll sit on that. Try to see if I can't get through this old final. Sunny and Star Cycle again. I still am gonna burn, because this is gonna speed up the fight so much. Reduce. Very nice. The fact that Blink Dagger helps you get past, let's just say, a long night. Yes, of course, comes back to bite you, of course, later on then. The fact that it, you know, lets me push my advantage so much right now. Without, at least especially early game, and call through these fights. Then later on too, you know, if I can have, like, if I can find ways to get around it then in the future, grade 2. I'm gonna have the Purify the Land hopefully upgraded to where then I can just get rid of that then. Oh wait, never have to worry about it again. It's great. I Devour History. I Secret Orb. Orbs can't be nice. Now that is 5 already on its own. Devour History. That's so greedy right now. But Water Gun's helping me push, so I could get rid of another small shoot. I really, oh, Devour History. I love it. Can't get past it. But absolutely then, Purify the Land is still the most important thing to get next. I'd love to do Balanced Orb, I think, but Purify the Land, meaning that I never have to worry about Long Night, since I'll always just be discarding past it and always playing. Purify the Land is good. Now, Cherno time. So, let's let this turn out. Find the Duplex Barrier that's pushing right now. Spawn all these Yin Yang orbs. Problem though, that I only have so much to block with. So I think I'm gonna face tank this 21 right now. I'm just gonna make up my deficit with all these Yin Yang orbs. Now the problem is, of course, Kasumi is existing. But we're gonna get around to this. Now though, this is already the buffer that I've made up. Cherno being, just face with Cherno being Purify the Land, we are immediately gonna get rid of the Long Night and those mana freezes. Never worry about those ever again. I think play out those Yin Yang. Because Sumi's trying to take away sits. That's totally fine. The fact that I have a 27 health buffer is the most important thing here. Now, I'd love to not do anything, but I need to hit the Frost Armor to start wearing it down for turn. Now, this is a horrible turn, considering how I drew no block cards. So I'm gonna be down to 12 HP after this Union kill, and then depending on what Cherno gets next. She got Lily White! That's actually so painful that she got Lily White. Okay. That's not something I can't come back from, but that does hurt so much considering how overbased actions are gonna be better now. I mean, 13 Frost Armor on its own, that is so troll. Okay, get me Fantasy Seal Blink. Let me just get more block here to be able to right now. Now, those 3 Ice Freezes I think are gonna be the killer of me. Face of Tycho, my beloved. That is so huge. And then I need the 5 watt versus the 3 barrier because I'm not gonna be able to do that. Now I do think I am so dead. This coming towards an orb as we can see here. Not much to do. Oh god, dude. Kasumi into Lily White just hurts so much, man. Kasumi into Lily White. Like, oh, I guess I mean, the other thing too would have just had Oni Binding Circle, but that really hurts. If it was a Daisei or just any of the other friends that she got, dude, I'm getting my bat blown out by the Act 1 hurdle because I keep randoming and I'm not saving a spell card. If I save a spell card and just take 1 less elite, I should be fine in these fights here. But I just can't help myself. Alright, that's it. We're going Red Marissa. We need to blow some people up with the power of Burst. That actually hurts so much. Because Kasumi getting to push damage on you each turn is really hard to just get around. And Lily White being the best teammate that Trino can roll really hurts. 80 money for a rare exhibit? Gimme. Oh. Left fan? Oh, baby girl. That is a huge, huge draw to get. Hello? I need to upgrade Flammable Laser like right now in that case. That is priority number 1. Upgrade Flammable Laser. Because if I can get that early on, or if I can get anything like innate early on too, that can really help me out, that is... What's am I supposed to do? Huge. 5 watt versus getting rid of a Fluffy that can maybe save my... that can save 4 HP later on, I think is the important thing. Gonna take this damage right now, that's what you get for a Rona Kidama fight. Just get better, smile. Now, I have to get an actual card, or cards, that can be utilized by Left Fan. See, sorry right there, just getting 20 blocks is fine, but that's already 15 damage I'm taking. That really hurts. Enter Burst turn 1. Hi, Misty. Gimme. I don't have money! I'm sorry, girl! I did not think through. I don't have 30 bots. Okay. Simple enough right now. All shoots don't do too much here. At the very least, it is playing out my red. On the card you need. I mean, well, the thing is, like, it still is a little troll, because Bright Star Star, that's 3 mana. If I play it, I get a copy for 1 mana. I get my burst, and then I'm back up to 4 is the overall math. That's out. That math's out right there then. No point in attack because I'm about to enter burst. How could you? I miscalculated my money! For a business student, I'm not very good with money. Burst gets me. I keep thinking so much about about how I would be dealing triple damage because I'm so used to taking the 1 card that lets you do triple first. Dude, I'm also drawing horribly, and I'm taking so much damage these hallways on these hallway fights. This is not tenable, dude. This is actually not tenable. I should already not be like 22 HP down on these hallway fights on there. I'm gonna be down even more HP! Because I can't draw my damn defense cards. I'm losing another 7. Dude, this is gotta be a rest angle. I just gotta scale with getting a good left fan. We're finding a good amount of cards for left fans, so I just gotta shop after this elite. Okay, Rainbow Star Blast is really fun, quite frankly, and I think I just need to push for... Oh, Multi-Way solves my defensive problems, but I need damage. I need damage since I'm going into an elite fight. I mean, Flammable Laser lets me push. I don't have charge. But what I can do is something like this. Spend 1 shoot. Push right now for the vulnerable proc. And then I need to just press Master Spark. Because I have to get Orden in a kill position next turn to draw Rainbow Star Blast and kill her. I am not killing her. Such a really nice combo with that. It really would be, but I am not in a position for Sato right now. I'm at 20. Evans, are you kidding me? And I'm gonna be vulnerable and frail. Alright, at the very least, Flammable Laser bails me out here. Oh, dude, I am not comfortable right now. Pingu Cell Phone really helps out. That is really, really good. That illusion getting to... Okay, it's a Dread Smasher going back to Cherno. Now, I need to rest. That's immediately into another elite. And then I'd have to... What's this? Because I can't even... Because that's like 2 big fights. Or otherwise then, I have to take a fight and rest. Because 23 HP is not safe either way then. I just gotta hope right now. I've really gotta hope. A very funny potential right here. That's burst. That's 54 damage. If I wanted. If I chose the Yin Yang Orb, get the push. That's really fine. And I'm ready at 4 charge. Ooh, la la. Hello. You're vulnerable. Now that's what I want out of a turn. The problem though is that as the long night goes on, that's going to be impossible to pull because I literally won't have the mana to do so. White Blossoms is an attack and or defense, so I have to take that. That's... If I take the power, that means I could have another spell card, which I think I might need to really push for damage. Nice. I want the exhibit potential, but Rough-Fan's already really good, so give me the power. And it's gotta be done. I have to rest, because I don't have a good gap otherwise then. 3 fairies. Hi, Heart Blossoms. Very good. You are very, very good. For double instinct. Hello, I love you. Plus immediate into Master Spark. Now the problem here is that I didn't kill Luna. She's gonna get to give them all Brazen Barrier. It is very, very bad. Do have Accurate, which I spend for a Star Sapphire. For a Star Sapphire. And we'll get Sunny Milk after. So I'm taking 14 damage this fight. That's almost the entirety of my rest. But I got through the elite. Got through the elite, and then I have a guarantee otherwise. White Blossoms did a good amount of work here. Hi, Dreamcatcher. I really appreciate it. So defenses are really important in Red... small shoots are really important in Red Marissa due to the fact that you can just use them to get charge fodder. But I already have a good amount of attacks otherwise, so I think I have to get rid of a Red Strike. Comparison. You know what? We're here. Hate the blasphemy. Hate the blasphemy. Another rest? I have money to potentially like buy a card or remove and not even take the... But I still have to go against Kadama? Probably? I one of the cycles here. I want to get Ruiz past Act 1, so it's, well, last fight is Aya. And we only have one way of accuracy, which is Rainbow Star Blast. I don't want to do the math on and burst and then immediately die is my problem here. Let's not take the Aya fight, let's go for shops. Alright, idea here. You're not accurate. I am realizing this problem now, you're not accurate. Now that is getting a graze off of all of you though. And I still am actually fine. Nothing here, but it's just block on this problem then. Problem for long at the very least here. I actually attacked you, and had Rainbow Star Blast potential. That's a very good question. Oh, you have Rainbow Star. Much for this. Would Event Horizon actually pushing reverse done it? You know, I need to really start thinking about math that way then. Fine. Gets me to 7. I can just float. Don't spend red. Don't spend red, you idiot. Okay, we can play Blasphemy. Because Rainbow Star Blast, you're absolutely dead. Raiding Woes is fine. And it's a big defense card. I do like 2 Heart Blossoms, but it is a little hard to get around. Just do like it in. Need to retain some. I can actually have Parse swap the Dream. Yes. Now, Heavy Bass Drum. I'll be honest, I really struggle because of how fast I play to actually utilize Heavy Bass Drum effectively. Okay, let's see. Orthodox Rebellion is good. Unexplained Fever actually helps me push so much for kicking. Just having constant hits per turn. I think I like both, and I'm just gonna cash out on that. Kadamas. Alright, Heart Blossom is the most important thing here, which I'll be able to get. Left Fan, Bright Stars Die, that's 22 damage to everybody, and that is the most beautiful first turn right there. Against the Kadama fight, to get exactly what I wanted? Oh man, you don't know how happy I am. That fight right there. I am so happy. Go stream. Absolutely. Resting. I think I'd want to up, but at the same time too. Oh, okay, what? God, dude. There's so many important up right here. I'm not going to lie. But at 33 HP, I'm not comfortable against Cherno, especially if he gets a good team draw. Okay, Diresay. I can deal with Diresay. Right. Astrology's in my hand. Bird going off. But I actually search around right start. It's a setups. The setups right now, but that's very fine. Always means I can just cancel out the Diresay healing over time. That's really good too. Search. That puts me at 7 for my charge. I don't want to spend red, but I could get Rainbow Star Blast off of that. If I do so, I'm at 3 mana, and Rainbow Star Blast. Sit on it, sit on it, sit on it, sit on it. I can wait a turn. Okay. What I do here? Hot Star Impact. I'd love to overdrive, but I need to get into burst. It's the main thing. Star Impact. How much damage do I get to push otherwise? 72 is really good, but I need Parting Woes to keep. So what I'm gonna do is I'm a Wiser. Rainbow Star Blast on its own though, that is fine enough. Saving my spell card for when I need a burst turn when it comes to it, because that's already a decent enough push on its own. This to where 2 small shoots would get me 2 charge and let me burn through 2 more stats of Frost Armor. Kasumi is really annoying, but that's totally fine. 2 is fine, it's out of a Bright Starry Sky. Chartreuse Defense 1. Use my other Philosophers for the Rainbow Star Blast. I want to find a turn to where I can be in burst and apply Flammable Laser for overdrive. Because I have Event Horizon to get into burst, I just need Flammable Laser to draw on a turn, and I have 2 charge. This might be the turn. So Flammable Laser, like right now. 26 plus 50%, that would be 39. Burst would not kill, but I have Heart Blossoms to push for a little bit more. Good. Okay, that was 81. But it's fine otherwise then. Good Blasphemy. I got past Act 1. Add mana to the mana base. No one get power, you get money. Add white, get 20 power each combat. I'm pretty fine with that. Especially since how I'm gonna be getting burst constantly. I would like to have Master Spark as a on-demand 50 damage button. Ice Wing is nice, but I think I like Barley Rice just for what we have here. There we go, that's what I want. All out. Yes. Now Final Spark is also here too. I am not going to lie. That's very, very, very nice. But all out is the important thing, in my opinion. What would I need? Rid of. I'm fine with it. Caesar's Poison could have gotten rid of, but right, that Statue Poison did help me overall with that fight and getting. Okay, so who am I fighting? Tenshi? Oh, Tenshi with the poison, with the poison, with the poison! Oh, I am hitting hard once a lot of the time when it comes to it, so it's just the poison ticking, which would be the thing I don't know about, but we'll see. For now, with 143, would I want to trade anything to run their state? I could give him the heavy bass drum, honestly, and I'd be very happy. So would I go for a gap burst to upgrade? I think the most impactful upgrade is all out to be able to enter burst instead of 4 charge. So let's take 2 regular fights and then we'll dictate our path from there. Oh, I could take Elite since I have Barley Rice too. Fine. Right, so I started cost 2, but it's main burst right now. That's dealing the damage twice, and I can pull this fairy right now though. Very happy with that. I'm taking 12 off the Steep Stone immediately, but that's totally fine too. Now, I'll be honest, I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to kill the Keystone on a burst here, so I am actually a little scared, but I'm going to say screw it. Okay, that's 84 damage. I absolutely can't kill this Keystone. Never use Stride, gains its block. Pretty nice. Celestial Fight is pretty nice too, though. I could pair that up super well with my Rainbow Star Blast. And I like that. I kind of really like it. I will shimmy. Just try to transform in the comments. I don't know about that. We were non-basic. I think I like the grip. Upgrading the regular shoots is very important. Then upgrade one of the other defenses. Just having the regular attacks even be upgraded for burst turns is very good. Now, don't be afraid to use your burst on burst here when it comes to me. A very good turn to do so. Alright, this is very good combat to do so if you are so inclined. You even need to here. You are in good hand. In fact, you took no damage this fight. I can be very happy. Hey, Chief. Hi, Chief. Okay, you are at 27 damage exactly. 27 health exactly. Good. Fast and Stardust. Jeez, I love you so much as it. Now, turn you from 3 to... But all out letting me enter burst and... able to... So... to decide where I'm going after, and then I only have a gap if I take... Now, I can take elites confidently, because I have my power. I think all out being able to be guaranteed burst is... Oh, I can't trade those. I would have rather you have taken the freaking Taiko drum. Right, it's fine. It's fine. We're still going shopping. Here's Suzu. I'll be honest, I don't make good enough use of history at times to review my draw pile in order. Plan out my turns. I don't think Universal Repair Manual is that high too, because I want to just keep elevating my turn. Comes to, so I'm gonna pass that up. Nothing that Susan on today. Hit these bozos for 52 damage immediately. Their life ends next turn. Hey, Crimson! I got through this fight just scot-free. Now, did I have to burn a Master Spark there? No, but I'm gonna be getting so much burst anyway back that, yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna be getting all my energy back in the next phase, so not gonna matter too much. Just from Barley Rice. Rocket Broom, it gives me a source of drink. And then I can decide... Wait, against Tenshi too? Okay, now this actually is a choice. That'll be up to 160, pass this fight 180, and then I'll have a rest. Go eat. Boss. Okay, no, yeah. Take a regular fight here. Out of each combat, apply weaken vulnerable to each. That is actually more important. To take everything versus if I take the 10 fish, a removal. Boundary of life and death, though. Hello? I don't have anything that's really changing my life too much. I mean, there's Mushroom Feast, but then I have to take those two, and that's 135 bots. I think even just having the weakened durable for my first turn pop off is beat everything here. Whereas if I move the card, for instance, I can move a block. My consistent. Bought the food. I'm gonna be at 84 bucks left. In which case, then I could do something first. I do think Forest and Forest upgrade becomes playable. Okay, this is the play. 8 Forest and Forest playable. Buy the canned food, so maybe I can get upgraded. Otherwise, and we're going on from there. Oh, vampire bats. Okay, that's totally fine. Bastion Stardust is absolutely fine to play, because getting up to 6 charge already. Good. Blocking everything too is really. This is where I'm not happy. Honestly, destroy them. Because that is so much damage that's being floated right there. It is not a comfortable state, I'm gonna be real with you. I'd rather just kill you all right now. This is what the Battle Royale is for. It is a go free, use your spell card. Reaching way. Nice on it. Now I do think Speed Duel is actually gonna be very. I'm gonna be concentrating into first burst. No, they were giving me bliss. Really good. Kogasa, yes! Upgrade 2 cards. That's what I've been looking for too, baby. Speed Duel becomes free, so I always get that guaranteed. Yes, please. And Bastion Stardust becoming playable. Yes, please. Or more playable. Alright. Joyful Kappa fight. I am flawless right now, so I'm actually chill. Even if I wasn't. Yeah, even if I wasn't. That is, getting Heart Blossoms right, that is very good. Now, the annoying thing is I'm still getting Purified, but that's a decent amount of damage already done to them. Burst off of it. This isn't it. Alright. Just give me some charge then, I guess. Alright, Starry Sky. I can just delete. Let's see here. You're at 53, 63, 73. Destruction. You're happy on that. Thank you, triple damage. Thank you, all out. Okay, well, this is a turn of all time, isn't it? That is a turn of all time. Thank you for the 15 damage we're about to take to the face. That's my entire freaking canned food I just ate. Oh well, it's fine. She's guaranteed dead next turn. I don't have to deal with any more of this. Good. I'm still on Rainbow Towers from my Vtuber. Oops. Oh well. I'm fine with Milky Way because it being a block card that I can just constantly have in my hand is just nice and cool, especially for off turns when I have block. Now Runaway is also really nice too. Means I have more ways to keep playing these cards out and just keep cycling for like my charge. You just need my block consistency. Alright. What could I be upgrading otherwise here? I think it's Rainbow Star Blast, right? They still have a heal through that canned food that I have left over. Oh, hi, all out. I play you right now, I have 3 mana left over. I can play another all out. For another 3 mana. This is how I gotta do it when it comes to here. I start off the way Hard Blossom without getting the block for it, but I'm already flawless thanks to Lunar Veil, so actually, I kind of overcooked that turn, I'm not gonna lie to you. So let's stay as healthy as we can right now. Weakness is whatever. Card will help in the future. Eat forever though. Oh, it's... Okay. How do you like being weak, Kokoro? How do you like that, huh? Okay, I'd rather actually have that's turned into cards. So Unpoint Fever not being played, that's totally fine. 4 damage right now, 2 is fine too. It's just really how much damage Kokoro is about to blast. I legit have no way to deal damage. This is embarrassing. Very embarrassing. I still do think I am spending a spell card just to actually play. 82, I cannot not pass that up, you know? Into burst. Can't kill because I have all out. I have all out, and that's enough mana. Yeah, 252. I will take that. I didn't necessarily need that, but it's fine. I didn't have to use my burst there, but whatever then. I do like Supernova, especially. But Hand Warmer, getting to get rid of something problematic is big. Gotta rest though. Rest. But you see, we have our combo here. It's just gonna be it's just going to be what's his face, our Lunar and Zadwe set. Unstable potions, it Tenshi over and over, and getting 2 of them is actually totally fine in my book. I don't want to hit her right now because of her getting energy. The fact is, I'm polished turn 1 right now, which I'm very fine with. This is again where this is gonna be scary. What's damage Tenshi wants to do to me? Thank goodness I can grit. Need some concentration for the future. Be relying on my all-out turns. Always this coming turn. 126. Not bad. Really not bad, considering how that's almost a third of her HP. And then I just have to get a good Event Horizon after that. By weak and vulnerable. That's my only black man. Still has to be done though. There's nothing really about it. But her being weak, vulnerable means that I can actually push with the potions that are about to start cycling through. Ah, is she dead? 69 damage. If I triple that with my burst, I should be able to kill her. 297, yep, then she's dead. Wow, what a night and day difference on the Tenshi fight from having multi-hits to having one big hit. Okay, okay. After the player activates their spell card, lose 1 life and draw 5 cards. With how little I also have a black, that is very good. Okay, what do I not need? Unexplained Fever did its job. Get that out of here. Hello, Starlight Convergence. You're also another win condition that I can have right next to... what's his face? Right next to, Rainbow Star Blast, so I think I will take you 2 potentially. That way I'm not relying on 1 card, I'm relying on 2 cards. Tonight. I would have rather had Remy. Now, I don't have too many powers, I just have All Out. and then 4 Essence, so it's not gonna be the worst in I fight. Ryzen Yellow Satya, yeah. To be fair, Potions Marissa also could have really bricked it if I was full black Potions Marissa. But the Force and Force was just really there just to get me more Philosophers, so my Rainbow Star Blast would kill. I am at full health. I'm gonna have enough energy to fight an elite boy. Enough power, so we had 100, so yeah, just gonna have to think it that way. Girl. Remember, you are flawless. So quite frankly, go ahead, play the love letters out. And am I gonna be able to kill her? I honestly don't think so. But the thing is, we already saw 2 love letters, so I'm not gonna be able to even draw through all our wonder and regrets unless I draw through them again. But considering how I haven't been able to do a damage turn, now of course a good style with Convergence Burst turn would do everything for me. But we haven't reached it, have we? Blast me as well, but you'll die anyways too. Yeah. Alright. Here's how this is going. Oh shoot. That's drawing 3 cards. What I need to do is just find those other 2 love letters, so the big thing that we're looking at right now is just draw. She's leaving in 1 turn, but if I can kill her, or if I can, you know, that way so, find the last 12 letters, that's all that we need. The Potions kill her. Yeah, that's fine. Either or. 4 damage love, sit girl. Thank you, Lunar Veil, so much. Astrology study is going to lie and helps me for my constant win. It's still against Seija and Senai. She gets 1 power on it. Is the only thing I'm a bit scared about, but honestly, it's just a good card. But I do have, but you saw right there, I was drawing my Orthodox Rebellion Saddle Illusion, so I don't think it's necessary. Now start following, and that seems really nice as I just need card draw. Wako, not Kanako. Alright. Now play Celestial Fight twice, so I just have all the mana in the world. All out. At least I getting rid of these bozos. Hello, Rainbow Star Blast. Whoa, 171. Yeah? Yeah. 1 damage in this hallway fight? I am very happy with that. Yeah. There isn't much about it there. This is very good. I really do love Devour Desire. I'm not gonna take it. Crimson, you're gonna hate me, but I love Devour Desires. Hi, Dorami. Am I confident in myself right now in my deck? I feel like I can still improve, but give me the 100 bots in second out. That's fine. And if I find other attack cards... Alright, me. Doing 36 before charge. I have to pierce Dormy's barrier right now. Otherwise, of course, Dumar starts going up, and then it gets very scary. I forgot that I literally took Xenier cards. That is actually such a skill issue. Holy crap, what a skill issue from me. That could have actually pouted my entire turn otherwise, and instead I have messed things up very badly, and now I've taken all this damage. Really stupidly. I'm gonna have to burn another spell card here just to draw. Because Dormy's gonna kill me otherwise. I have exactly so it said I have screwed up. $135 is absolutely not enough. I just have to block for now. I have All Out, I have Charge, but I've burned 2 spell cards now. Yeah, I've really screwed the pooch on this fight. Like, there's no way about it. Hey, Rainbow Star Blast, that's what I need. 30? Yeah, that's pretty good. Then I Blasphemy insta one more turn of vulnerable or whatever I need to do with. Yeah. Can absolutely go. Absolutely, yeah. Our desires, get me 9 HP back. I really need just that little bit, quite frankly. Because again, I screwed this fight up so badly. Can use cameras. Mushroom Feast is good though. Use 1 of 5 non-Marissa cards to add to the hand. Cost 0 and has Exile and Ethereum. I think I'll take that, honestly. Never seen that, but I'm really not doing White Marissa. Event Horizon. Hi, True Full Moon. You're funny. I think waste utilization could be good. I have to upgrade it. I don't think that's worth the money right now. Go chill on that. No, I'm not taking an elite. I need to take a shop. And then it's a 40 HP. Better a gap and then shop. That's 2 elite. That's 2 elite whole weight. Now let's do shop first. Oh! Okay, look, I'm flawless this turn, but you need to kill. You have to kill these bozos. You have to. Now what? The flaw. Look, Lunar Veil has bailed me out so much here. But if I don't kill them this turn, it's over. I All Out. I need you. I'll get out of remote support. This is affected by firepower, so that's really good on its own. Get all of that. Then I need to kill like a drone right now. $87 you're at. That's 59. That's 69. That is that's more. That's 87. That's good. You're done for. Afterwards, Devour Desires. 9 HP. We're doing good here. The fact that I got rid of the Frail is really nice. I'm going to search through, because if I can find some Quick Blossoms. Nice. I need to be doing as much damage to this Kappa right now. Because while they are vulnerable, I can get them in win condition and jolt condition. Need, baby. This is what we need. Hopefully. Remote support, what do you got for me? A Purified Lion. I'll just take the free charge, the free power. Very good fight. Very, very good fight. I'm going to be real. Hi, Lightning Laser! Oh, that is so good, dude. A burst that's hitting tripled for damage and barrier, give me. Does that mean the video's out already? The video's been out for like 2 days, D3. Just store my life, Satori, please. Being at Matt's health almost is really nice. After Marissa deals attack damage, apply lock onto the target. Oh my goodness gracious, Rokan can deal more damage? I'm ready. Well, no, because Rainbow Star, it's not doing damage multiple times, it's just doing one huge instant. Your quote's really good. Removing it's his face, so the scare is the most important thing there, because I cannot be weak. I cannot be weak, though. That is non-negotiable. Astartes Reverie, being another cash-out card, is very big. And honestly, Bastion Stardust, as another way for me to keep getting charged, is very big, too. Amulet could save my life. Thinking about it. Hey, look, these two are non-negotiable. It's coming down to Cucumber Missiles, and then if I take an Amulet or not. I think the Furnace should also help out too. It being affected by Burst means I could just burst, I could use that into just another draw. Give me the Amulet. Ooh, this is a tough fight. I'm not sure. I do think it's time to just immediately enter Burst. I should have speed duel. Is I get to absolutely shred this lady right here, right now. I don't even get charmed by her, and I can deal with these dolls in time. Then, if I want to waste my Amulet right now on the poison, I think I can deal with them in time here. The 10 years camera actually did help out pretty decently, I don't know why. Kill you. It is 4 poison though. Kill you. I did 36 already, just get too close, and then Devour Desires to heal me back up as much as. For instance, which is basically 2/3 for burst, a burst and a half a burst when upgraded. The main thing though is that you're looking for firepower with it, so it is more on the lines of thinking about how much value you are getting when you are holistically thinking about what's his face. When you are holistically thinking about the like multi-hits or so. So like if you're going for a mobile laser or many other small things, like if you went with Rainbow, for instance. That's the main thing. I don't have a guaranteed way to kill, so I don't want to quick Adventurize and just. Phoenix Wings Rise is a way to help out with that. Adventurize and then I can absolutely. So. Oh, not guaranteed. Let's wait a second. That is nice. If I enter Burst right now, and this kills, and then I actually have enough energy to, and I don't even have to quick Phoenix Wings Rise, so I can save 2 life. Nope, that's good. Dart Satellite, I think, is fine if I need to add it, because that's more draw. That's what I'm really relying on here. Satellite Illusion also is there too. But that's it, like, I think I might value the Satellite Illusion more just because that's another attack, which means it's more charge for me to constantly keep cycling. Because my draw is there then. My defense, though, is still lacking. Well, actually, no, I just tapped these. I just tapped those. Nah, give me another Satellite Illusion. How you doing, D3? Did you to hell with... Hi, Blink Dagger. Hi, Blink Dagger. Hi, Blink Dagger. I love you. Alright, so we dodged Moon Rabbits. It's just Kaneko and Sawako, which I can absolutely deal with. For now, hi, Blink Dagger. Kaneko with you die right now beam. What a turn 1-2. Now the fact that I can cheese one Knight out of my hand now and just absolutely go off with a left hand turn, this is really stupid. This is really, really goddamn stupid. Fact, I want to be able to play Devour Desires so I can get a little bit more life here. Yes, I am griefing myself. Actually, I thought Sawako wasn't attacking. I actually just griefed. Nope. Full on misplays. I don't know what I was doing there then. Yeah, I don't know why. I think I was just looking at like, ooh, Devour Desires, that I just didn't notice that Sawako was attacking. If that destroys me in the future, then own fault. A second Stardust Reverie is really funny though, but I think Eliath is more important. Hi, Medicine. I'll take Lily of the Valley because I'm just gonna heal immediately at this gap. And having that little bit more energy can actually help me put. Peace. Oh, my hand's full. I mean, well, fact is, one turn piece? A one turn crown piece fight? Okay. Full Moon Howl getting vulnerable on the enemies is what I need in my life. Let's have a Starlight Typhoon be able to be playable. Okay. Deny time. Now, problems. He has Amulet, of course. There's one thing here. The Disposable Amulet's gonna be safe for Seija. Don't get it twisted. Honestly, not a good open. I'm really starting a lot because I need to find my. This is really bad of an opening turn, not gonna lie. Now, being able to draw everything, I think, is important. Now, just pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. Now, I did get rid of both of their vulnerables. Now she has 4 firepower because I played Speed Gold twice, gotta remember that. But, look, I'll get through this here. Considering how much, Wait, I didn't mean to play that, I meant to play Bright Star's charge so I could get another charge! Oh. I played that by accident. Okay, now what? I'm gonna take 1 million damage here. Still alive, but I am now on a, like, 1 turn time limit in this case then here. This is very, very bad. This is very, 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 very bad. Okay, poise here. Poise here. Shoot. Auto illusion. That gets me into burst. And now I need to make plays off of this. Really badly. What will protect my question? Lightning laser will. Lightning laser protect my ass. Alright. We're good. We're good. Halfway through the fight. Now we're in okay territory, but we're still pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is a turn to play my spell card just for the card draw that I'm gonna get out of Zenir cards. Got that room, very good. If Val desires me, I'm fine with that. Even a little bit of HP, and the Graze is helping me out too. On week 10. Fine. Alright. Keep cycling this. The big thing. Very happy with that. Price die. Yes. Vulnerable proc. Go to town on her right now. Honestly, I'm fine drawing the Twilight Moon right now. When it comes to it, if it means that I'm gonna have a turn to where I'm gonna get my big pop off next afterwards. Get Bastion Stardust, so I can even get remote support to get out of it. This firepower do I have? I have 2, so that'll be 20 versus 25 versus 50 essentially. Because free to play, I'm absolutely gonna play it. Chart. It'll get me at least 1 Graze for next turn, but I'm really gonna have to use my. I'm really gonna have to get through. I do think it's time to use Master Spark. Need this card draw really badly. Lightning Laser getting me some barrier is good, but it's gonna come down to my next burst turn, I do think, because Sanai is absolutely just gonna beat the shit out of me. Stardust, Summer Missile. 153 right now. 5 charts. I need 1 more. I want it to be able to. I want to be able to flamble. Do that. How much would 3 with Rainbow Star Blast? To 20. Guys, if I enter burst after that. Because I have 147, I'm just 4. Okay. 16 times 4. I'm gonna pull out my calculator on my phone. 16 times 4. That's 64 damage. I am holding 35 plus 25 plus 16. I'm holding 76 health. I'd be at 10 health. Before, that's 48 twice. This is the 120. But for the 120. That is your very next turn will kill her. You're green on. But if she weakens me! The math changes if I'm weak! Oh no, 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 no. Okay. True full moon. Legitimately, the play here is to wait out the turns that I am weak. I'm not gonna do anything this turn, legitimately. They only have 7 cards to play. That's auto block. Oh, dude, I am racking myself right now. If I enter burst, I'm gonna draw cards. 207. Okay, no, we're fine. Yeah, no, we're actually fine. Okay, no, we're fine. Because I was thinking burst doing double damage. No, burst is doing triple damage. We got through it. We got through it. Holy crap. Vulnerable doing more damage to the enemy. Lavatine. Pretty happy with that. Grimoire Study might help me more. Getting Final Spark turns could... And my burst being able to deal damage to save, I think it's... Alright, good. I won the run, but if killing Seija honestly is a bonus. I don't think I'm going to, but we're gonna see. Wolf Misfortune is pretty nice, I'm not gonna... I think just maybe buying the 2 cards would be better. I can't buy both though. Buying me the amulet will be good though. And if I upgrade some, it's... I think it'll be good for one of the bastions. I have Lunar Veil. I don't need... I think Aeolith be... No. Best Stardust. Oh, Aeolith. Then we're just going to rest. And Seija time. Let's think this through. Biggest, I think, question. Do I want Long Night to stay in my hand? I think I actually could. What I'm gonna do is all out. Oh, that's gonna get me more mana. This turn is purely setup. Judgment of Sins can go into Final Spark. Plus, yes, I wouldn't care about the block, quite frankly, when it comes to it. It's just really just for the 4 charge, quite frankly. To go on from there. I have the Amulet, meaning I do have Burst, but I don't have Speed Duel yet. Is thing that I kind of want the most. But I don't spark right now though. Very nice. No, I do not want my Devour Desires to hit anything, so not happening. Now I really would have like. Okay, I think what I need to do is legitimately play Event Horizon because I have an Amulet right now. I need to get this barrier really badly just to buffer me. Give the Hand Warmer. That's already a third of her way through. I got a good burst turn ahead of schedule then, before it keeps going on. you're weak. I will play that thing out though. Otherwise, I will go ahead and play Milky Way and gate as much to have as much barrier as I can. The thing that is my buffer state, because that is the entirety of my health bar. The charge pool. If I do this. Well, I can final spark first and foremost, and it's still 200. Then put a Star Typhoon that will make her hit damage cap every turn. Now that should have cut through half of my barrier. It'll be reverse offensive turn, but she's still vulnerable is the biggest thing. Not a bad turn. Not a bad turn by any. The problem though is, of course, what she might next. Keep her on spout. I'm vulnerable. Okay, I am so dead, dude. It's not even funny. But we really gotta try here. So I don't have any red mana. Yeah. I don't have any red mana. Alright, not a bad try. If I had a spell card for Zenir cards, actually, I think it was possible. I really do think it was possible. So though, very good Sager run, I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to it there, I think I was so paranoid about Long Night coming around and breaking me in a later turn, that I think I should have just not eaten it. I should have just discarded it with Flink Dagger, honestly, and just tried to set up way sooner. I think that was my mistake, because I thought that, like, look, if I draw Long Night later on in the fight, I'm just kind of dead in the water then. But no, my setup was more important to just hit my burst and try to get her down then. So, fight enough. No, very happy with that run overall, though. And I'm not a fraud! I'm not a fraud! That's an L7 almost Act 4 victory there. Alright, y'all. I'm calling it there. Wherever you are, wherever you may be, whether on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, or more, it's been your Wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruz Ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, everyone always at your service now. Whether it be morning, afternoon, evening, or night, from my side of the world, have a wonderful night now. I do think I am probably going to stream tomorrow. Just see what I want to stream when it comes to it then. At least from my side of the world, have a wonderful night again, y'all, and just chill out.